there is a lot of what I call RBA out there for good men who are suffering from their wives withholding sex or even in a sexless marriage. There's really a lot of RBA, which means really bad advice in marriage counseling and books, like I said, in Christian influencers, the manosphere, I sometimes call it the man world, that you want to be able to break out of, because this RBA, really bad advice, has sent men feeling inadequate and inept in their ability to attract and have their wives sexually interested in them. And good men get caught believing if only they changed, if only you knew the insider secrets that other men who attract women and can keep their wives attracted and interested in sex, if they only knew those secrets, then they would have a more loving and respectful and attentive wife in the bedroom. And all of this advice and the games and strategies and tips that are taught creates a lie that good men fall into, that their wife isn't attracted to them or desired to them, that there's something missing in them and something they could be doing better. So I want to set the record straight today from a woman's perspective, and having worked with hundreds of women and talked with thousands of women, to bust the myths that are out there so that good men can know there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to get your wife re-engaged with sex and interested in sex when she is shut down, withholding it, and rejecting you around sex. And again, this is so that you have answers and clarity on these issues so that you know it's not you. And the really important point of why this RBA, really bad advice, is so bad, I want to point something out. And I've talked about how women use sex as a tool. We use sex as a tool to get a man, to fulfill our fantasy of wanting a marriage and a family, believing that that will make us happy. So I have a video on the switch, and how as women we have a switch. And when we are ready to settle down and get married, and in general, we want to marry a good man because good men are predictable, stable, steady, and we want the security that a good man can provide in that steadiness and predictability. So we choose a good man. And when we marry a good man, our switch for sex is on, because that's what we know we have to do to get the man and get the marriage and to be taken care of. So we use sex as a means to an end to get what we want. And we pretend that we like sex and are very convincing to ourselves and to the man we are trying to get our hooks into that we enjoy it, but it is a charade, and we are acting and putting on a show to get what we want, which is the marriage and down the road, in general, a family. So again, it's a means to an end, that sex is never something that was real or genuine or that we did from our heart or out of love. So if that's true, that we use sex as a tool to get the marriage, to get the man, to get the family, Once we get the man and we get the marriage, there's no reason to continue having sex because we got what we want. So we will either very abruptly disengage. I hear from men all the time. My wife had sex with me on the honeymoon and then it just stopped, or became less and less and less and less from that point on. So she can maybe keep the charade up for a little bit. Some women can keep it up a little longer. And then eventually we begin to pull away, shut down, put our walls up to sex because we got what we wanted. And we were never really interested in sex in the first place. So if that's true, and there was no interest in the first place, then there's nothing a good man can do to make his wife interested in sex. She was never interested in the first place. It was a tool to get to what she wanted, which was the marriage and the family and the security of being taken care of. So again, there's nothing a good man can do from that place to get his wife interested in sex again because she wasn't interested in the first place. It was a charade. It was a show. Hello again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. For those women listening who know you are the problem and you want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And the Happiness Program teaches you to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you can be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take back the power you've unknowingly given away to your wives, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. And the course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. Again, you can find the link below in the description to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.